The ultimate guide to verbs. If nouns are the building blocks of a sentence, verbs are the engine. They're what makes everything move. And today, you're learning how to drive that engine. Every gear, every job, every rule. This is the ultimate guide to verbs. A sentence without a verb is just a stalled car. Picture a sentence as a car. The chef dashed the vegetables quickly. No verb, no motion. It just sits there stalled. Add one word, chopped, and suddenly it's moving. Every verb also comes with 4 dashboard dials. Tense tells you when, aspect tells you if it's ongoing, voice tells you who's responsible, and mood tells you how certain it is. Meet the verb family. Verbs come in 6 flavors. Action verbs show physical or mental doing, run, decide. Linking verbs connect a subject to a description, is, seem. Auxiliary verbs help build tense, have, do. Modals show possibility or necessity, must, can. Regular verbs take a predictable ed ending. Irregular verbs break that pattern entirely. Action verbs, doing the work. Action verbs split 2 ways. Some are visible, like she jumped. Others are invisible mental actions, like she decided, no movement required. Then there's transitivity. Transitive verbs need a receiver, like the waiter delivered the order. Delivered what? Intransitive verbs stand alone and need nothing else, like the toddler giggled. Linking verbs, the conceptual bridge. A linking verb doesn't show action at all. It's a bridge connecting a subject to a description, functioning almost like an equal sign. The soup smells amazing. Smells link soup to amazing. Not sure if a verb is linking? Try the B test. Swap it for is. If the sentence still makes sense, it's linking. The helpers and the rule breakers. Auxiliary or helping verbs carry structural weight, building tense, questions, and negatives, like I have finished my homework. The core helpers are be, have, and do. Modals are the rule breakers. Can, could, may, must, should, will. And they have one superpower. They never change form. She can swim is correct. She can swim never is. 2 paths to the past tense. Regular verbs take the paved road. Just add ed, like cook to cooked or play to played. Irregular verbs take the wild path. No pattern, just memorization, like go to went or bring to brought. Regional spelling adds a twist too. American English prefers learned and burned, while British English prefers learnt and burnt. And it's always caught, never catched. Phrasal verbs, the meaning math. Phrasal verbs run on strange math. A verb plus a small word can equal a totally new meaning. Take, she finally gave up on fixing the printer. Literally, gave up sounds like handing something upward. Actually, it means she stopped trying entirely. That gap between the literal and the actual meaning is exactly what gives conversational English its flavor. The 4 jobs a verb can hold. A verb can take on 4 different jobs in a sentence. As the main verb, it carries the core action. The committee approved the budget. As supporting structure, it builds tense alongside an auxiliary. They are traveling. As a subject linker, it introduces a complement. My uncle became a firefighter. And as a question builder, it steps in to form inquiries. Did you finish the assignment? Synthesis, anatomy of a multi-verb sentence. Here's how it all works together. By the time he arrived, the movie had already started, so we quietly found our seats. Arrived is simple past, setting the timeline. Had started is past perfect, an auxiliary plus main verb showing an action completed before the arrival. Found is simple past again, the resulting action. 3 verb structures, 1 flawless sentence. The detective's toolkit, spotting the verb. Not sure which word is the verb? Run 3 tests. The tense shift test. Change the sentence's time frame and see which word changes. She dances to she dances, reveals it. The to test. Can the word follow to in its base form, like to consider? If yes, it's a verb. The position test. Verbs typically slot in right after the subject.
The disguise check. 1 word, 3 hats. An ing ending doesn't automatically mean you're looking at a verb. She is running. That's a real verb, action in progress. Running is great exercise. Now running is a gerund, a noun naming the activity and acting as the subject. The running water woke me up. Here it's a participle, an adjective describing the water. Same spelling, 3 completely different jobs. The red pen, fixing common mistakes, part 1. 3 quick fixes. Each of the players were given a jersey, should be was. Each is the true singular subject, not the plural noun sitting next to it. I should have called you, should be have. Of is never part of a verb phrase, even though should have sounds like it. And she has went to that bakery for years, should be gone. Pair has with the past participle, not the simple past. The red pen, fixing common mistakes, part 2. 2 more traps. Lie versus lay. Lie is intransitive, meaning to recline, and its past tense is lay. Lay is transitive, meaning to place something, and its past tense is laid. So I lay the book on the table yesterday should actually be laid. And watch tense wobble. She walks in, sees the mess, and screamed. Needs to stay in one time frame. Screamed should be screams. The Master Sketchnote Checklist. 3 habits to lock in. Default to the active voice. The manager approved the request is clearer and punchier than the passive version. Batch your irregular verbs by pattern instead of memorizing them one by one, like sing, sang, sung, alongside ring, rang, rung. And watch for interrupters. Phrases like along with or as well as between subject and verb never change the subject's number. Match the verb to the original subject. You're now the engine driver.
If you found this helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more.